Okay. So again, so I think it might be safe to read it in the sense that Revelation 13:18 says, "Here is wisdom, let him that has understanding count the number of the beast, for it is number of men, and his number is 666." Now again, I'm not saying that there's going to be an end time ruler. I know there is. I mean, it says it. The Bible says that. But you got to remember, in Revelation, it doesn't mention the Antichrist. Antichrist is only mentioned 5 times, and that's in the book of John, 1 John and 2 John. And every single time you look at those, and you connect those term Antichrist in the concordance, it is all talking about in the plural. Even when it talks about man of sin, that's talking about in the plural. You know, so, you know, and it's true. Yeah, you know, men have basically altered certain words and stuff like that in the scriptures, and you know, and that's not good either. You know, I got my own view on that, you know, my own little how I feel about that, but I'm not going to share that at this present time. I might in the future. But the point is that every little word, every period, every comma is really important to know what that particular word means. And I just did one word here, man. You know, there is so many different meanings of the word man. It's crazy. But in this particular sense, and in this particular verse in Revelation 13:18, I don't see a single individual here. I see the point of fact that we are being primed because we are totally dependent on the government for our help, you know, for help, for food, and I mean, face it, I mean, no one goes out and farms and grows their own food anymore. Now, there's some that do, but, you know, that's very few and far between. Or you have people that farm their foods and stuff like that, and they get shipped to the stores, and then customers go and buy the food, so they don't have to worry about it. They don't have to labor for it. They all they have to do is take their cash out of the wallet and pay for it. That's it. So basically, what could you call this time that we are in now and the time that we have been in for quite a while? Well, I think that what we see now, the dependency for the government, how we depend on them so much, is a foreshadowing for what it's going to be like for the mark of the beast. You ain't going to be able to buy or sell unless you have it. That means you ain't going to be able to go to the stores. You ain't going to be able to just walk in. You ain't going to be able to pay a phone bill. You ain't going to be able to make a house payment. You ain't going to be able to buy food unless you have that mark. People don't understand the seriousness of that. Look at how we live now. All of that would be gone because you're going to be forced to have to do that. And sad to say, the majority of you watching this, hopefully not the people that are subscribed to me, I hope not, but possibly. It's a scary situation, but most of you watching this will end up taking that. Because you are dependent on a higher source of power to help you, and you are not dependent on God to provide for you. And I'm not saying going around saying, oh, God will provide for me, God will provide for me. I mean, that it takes a lot of seeking and diligently seeking Him. I mean, I honestly don't think that He's going to just snap His fingers and say, okay, here you go, if you just simply ask for it once. Maybe in some instances, yeah, sometimes, maybe, but but then what happens? You turn around and you say, oh, see, God has provided for me, I'm fine, I ain't got to worry about Him no more. So, well, this is what has been on my, this is what just occurred, I mean, this just occurred to me. I didn't have much time to prepare for this. It's just, it just, like, bam, just right into my mind. And, that's why I figured I'd share it. So, we all know we live in interesting times. And sobering times. And I think they are going to get more sobering. I think maybe, there's people saying that the passing of David Wilkerson, I don't know too much about the guy. I listened to a couple of the sermons. I liked what he preached on a couple of sermons I listened to. But a lot of people are saying that this could initial in maybe another phase of the judging hand of God on this earth in the United States. I don't know. But there are people saying that. I mean, it could be. All I can say is wait and see. Wait and see. I know I said in a couple videos back that there is a storm a-brewing, and you better be ready for when she arrives. Because it's going to be a heck of a ride. Well, that's all I got for you. I'll post a link to the sources I got this from, Blue Letter Bible. And search it out yourselves, guys. Seriously. Some of you probably already know this, but to those that don't, I think that this could be very helpful for you. And it might also help you to maybe use the concordance. If you haven't been able to figure out how to use it, because sometimes it can be difficult to use that. I mean, I understand that, but stay grounded in the Bible. And till next time, truth be told, truth be known, stay safe, God bless. See you next time. Bye-bye.